Behold, thy cousin Elizabeth, she hath also conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month with her, who was called barren. Elizabeth's miraculous birth is mentioned as a sign or confirmation unto Mary. Okay, verse 37. For with God nothing shall be impossible. If Mary was a virgin, as in a young woman, then what would be so impossible about her having sex and conceiving? Nothing. That would be normal. Being a woman without sex and conceiving will be thought as impossible. So it would be, virgin would be in that context as a woman not having sex. Okay? Elizabeth being barren and Mary being a virgin was very significant. John chapter 9, verse 2. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Verse 3. Jesus answered, Neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him. So Elizabeth being barren and Mary being a virgin was so that the works of God shall be manifested in them. Matthew chapter 1, verse 2. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac begot Jacob, and Jacob begot Judas and his brethren. Verse 16. And Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who was called Christ. Joseph did not beget anyone. Read the genealogy again. But he was the husband of Mary, and Mary was of whom Jesus was born. Jesus was born of Mary, but not begotten by Joseph. Okay, let's look at verse 3. And Judas begot Phares of Tamar. Phares was begotten by Judas and of Tamar. Verse 5. And Salmon begot Booz of Rahab. So Booz was begotten by Salmon and of Rahab. Let's go back to verse 16. And Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. So Zerah is of Tamar, Booz is of Rahab, and Jesus is of Mary. So we know that these were their mothers by the word of, and we also know their fathers by the word begot. Okay, so I simply and clearly proved that Mary was a virgin, and that Jesus' mother was Mary, and that nobody begot Jesus. Matthew 12, verse 31. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven unto men. Peace. Hope you all was edified.